Welcome to Season 3 of the nationally recognized, award-winning Yours in Education show, where we spotlight the incredible people, programs, and partnerships shaping the future of students and families all across Placer County. Today, we're taking you inside the classroom where students are thinking like entrepreneurs, a high school engineering class with a Shark Tank style twist and a real cash prize on the line. Well, it's not just about using technology in the classroom, as Gail mentioned, but it's really about preparing these students to think like innovators. And all across Placer County, schools are offering hands-on programs, introducing students to coding, as she talked about engineering, real-world problem solving. And one great example of that is the Shark Tank engineering class at Lincoln High School, where they're challenged to design and pitch their own creative solutions, just like real entrepreneurs. Let's take a look.
You have a probe in it, right?
Walk me through it. Want to add some more weight to it though?
Is the controller bad or the battery dead? The Shark Tank is the last class in a 4-class sequence where students learn basically a combination of engineering and business. They start by coming up with an idea of a product they're going to make in our machine shop, and then they take that product and develop it into like a prototype, and then they go out and they meet with sharks.
That's really kind of what we want to see in the Shark Tank, is who's going to bust their butt and do a great job.
So let's go back to your ledger.
Part of the class is they also have to go through the business side of it, like rent a commercial space to run their business out of, buy computers, pay their salaries, pay insurance and utilities and payroll and all of the other things. They have unexpected expenses, so we have what's called the Wheel of Doom. The car runs into the water main for your building. Your share is $2,300. They have to basically manage their business while they manufacture their startup company.
So there's 2 sharks per group now. One's kind of the finance business side and one's the technical side. So for this year, I'm the technical side. Obviously there is something in it for me. One is just giving back to the school. Number 2 is recruiting. We're recruiting kids all the time. So within those groups, I'm picking personalities in our teams more than I would say that I'm looking for technical ability within those groups.
We're making nameplates, and it's been going pretty well. We got done the manufacturing stuff first semester, and now we're on like the selling portion. That's a little more tricky because that's definitely new. But right now we need to like find buyers, and then get a finished, finalized product and even like box it up and make sure it's completely professional.
So I would really say that the Shark Tank is your first chance to figure out if you have a passion out there and what that might be.
Students pick a product, anything from like a coaster to a lightsaber to a Goofy Goober guitar to a puzzle. License plate frames are being made this year in the hopes at the end of the year they have produced somewhere between 5 and 10 products of whatever they designed.
He's doing a really good job.
And kept their business afloat and made it valuable over the course of the year.
This is a ton of fun for me. I think it's a ton of fun for them. And I'm sort of their first employer, I guess you could say, or business partner. And so how do they do working with somebody who's a leader who's not their teacher at school?
And this is 0.2 thick. How thick is this? It's extremely gratifying to see them learn from all of this and to see the growth. I mean, I'm thankful for the district. One thing I'll say here is they've never restricted me. Like, the answer is never no. It's always been like, well, if I can figure it out, they're always on board. So that's been a huge help.
Scott's onto something that nobody else has. So he needs every bit of support he can, because I think this is truly life-changing for a whole bunch of high school kids.
And there's a little motivation to win the year-long challenge. Whichever team makes the most fake money actually gets real money, thanks to a $3,000 scholarship donated by the Lincoln Rotary Club. So we are wishing Mr. Seacrest students the very best of luck this year. Well,